Hello and welcome to Arteagan Daily Bread, your spiritual board meeting for Monday, March 30th, 2020. I am your Madam President, Natalee, spelled Natalee. Feel free to stay for the Psychic Tarot and Astrology reports or skip right ahead to your report of interests. I am also on Instagram and Patreon if you want to connect. I'm really excited, you guys. Okay. I hereby call this meeting to order. Gavel, gavel, gavel. Let's go into the minutes recap. So, guys, last Monday, Saturn entered Aquarius. Remember that? Last Saturday night to Sunday, Saturn changed signs. It's a big deal. He will go back and forth throughout the rest of the year in the last 5 degrees of Capricorn, la-di-di, la-di-da. But here's the thing. Last week is when it was sort of official, and that's when social distancing, Saturn creates obstacles and challenges and puts up roadblocks to grow you up. So yeah, Aquarius is a sign, a very social sign, restricts it. So social distancing is how it's manifesting. So those are the energies, and that's how it's manifesting, social distancing. So just take a moment to think back over this past week and, just for a little bit of perspective before we dive ahead moving forward. Because Mars is about to just give like a steroid shot to this area of your life, like right around Tuesday. The beginning of the week, I would say. Okay, that's the minutes recap. Let's go into the President's Report. Ooh, okay, guys. So this is the week that I've been waiting for and I've been talking about since February. Okay, Mercury exits the shadow period like right now. Okay, so I've been talking about this. I just knew that February and March was just going to be delays, confusion, feeling lost, feeling like you're just floating, and I don't like that. As a Capricorn, I don't like that. So that's like the thing that I'm probably most excited about, even though there's so much more going on. I'm just happy for the clarity. I'm happy that my chart, about 80% of people will have a painful Mercury retrograde. It's a reduction in income and, things are hazy, deals they're going to have to be renegotiated or reformatted, that kind of thing. So unless you're one of the babies that were Mercury retrograde babies, you were born on a Mercury retrograde, which is a lot of the population because it retrogrades like 3 or 4 times a year or something like that. So we're out of the shadow. Okay. Coupled with Mars meeting Saturn, it means we can take advantage of clarity along, what did I write? Sorry, you guys know I have my notes. Clarity along with the passion and drive of Mars and the grounded approach of Saturn to finally push forward meaningfully. So it's this combination, and that's what you need in astrology. When you're using astrology, applying it, studying it, I'm kind of a stickler. I need 3 confirmations. Some astrologers just use 1. Some use 2. I use 3. That means I need to see 3 things that say the same thing in different ways, in 3 different ways before I make a statement. Before I will say, yes, this is this, or yes, we can expect it. It's just a thing. It's everyone's different. And keep in mind, I'm not a professional astrologer. I'm just obsessed with it since my entire life. So it's weird. Like in school, I couldn't concentrate, but I was really nervous about memorizing all the 12 signs and all of the 12 houses and all the 10 planets. Like it was just like a whole, and I couldn't remember it. Like it was just weird. Like it's just weird. Anyway, well, my soul knew better now, didn't it? So anyway, moving into our astrology report. Okay, so the sun is going to be, and this is all kind of a snapshot of like 8 a.m. Monday PST in the US time. The sun 9 degrees in Aries, the moon is in Gemini, and that's just transitory. The moon moves every 2.5 days. So that'll be over pretty soon. Mercury is in 12 degrees Pisces, 46 minutes, and that is the 12th degree is that shadow period ending. So moving forward after 8 a.m. on Monday morning is when the clarity, okay, but it's also in conjunction with other things happening. So Venus is in the 25th degree of Taurus, Mars is in the 29th degree of Capricorn. Jupiter's in the 24th degree of Capricorn. Saturn is in the 0th, 33rd minute of Aquarius. I don't know if that's a word still. Uranus is in the 5th degree Taurus. Neptune is in 19 degrees Pisces. And Pluto is in 24 degrees Capricorn. So what's going on and I like to do a weekly assessment on Mondays. So, you know, the rest of the week will still be day by day, but this is really, the Monday astrology report is really like the week ahead report. Okay. Just keep that in mind. So we have the Sun conjunct Chiron still, that we're still trying to heal. We're still trying to heal on the global level. On the domestic front, the US, we're hit where it hurts. We're really hit where it hurts, the US this week. That Sun conjunct Chiron is in our 4th house, America's 4th house. It's really right there at the angle. And when the closer you get to an I was going to say angle, the more affected it is. So that's why in contacts and synastry, when someone hits your angles, your ascendant, your descendant, that happens a lot with karmics, is what I see, is like karmic relationships that are not really meant to be long term. Those angles are hit a lot, and it's actually the 4th house and the 10th house, the MC and the IC that seems to be more activated for couples that end up staying together long term or taking things into a serious like getting married and stuff. I know you think it's the 7th house, but it's really your status in the world changes after you get married. The whole world looks at you change your name, you change your taxes, you change stuff. And the 7th house is just that one-on-one connection, that one-on-one partnership. It is also marriage though. Okay. See how we digress in astrology? I love it. Okay. So the US, it's like a big spotlight on all of the things that are hurting us and all the things that are painful and all of the broken things of our system. So it's hard. It's definitely hard. And on the individual level, it's shedding light on some pain of the new moon in Aries. So that theme is going to be playing out for you guys, okay? Let's see. The moon is moving really quickly, but it squares Mercury, which is conjunct Neptune. And that for you on the individual, the first couple days of the week, Sunday, Monday, maybe Tuesday, you could be experiencing some confusion or some frustration or even some lack of clarity as Mercury leaves the shadow and everything. Like, just go spiritual. Just go spiritual. Meditate, delay a little bit any decisions until you're feeling more clear-headed, because you will be coming up, okay? We next have, Mercury conjunct Neptune. There could be more clarity about the virus coming to light, numbers pouring in, and we're kind of expecting that with the, we're expecting that those peak numbers. So we're really gonna get in. Remember, since February, March, a lot of confusion around the virus, a lot of disinformation about the virus, a lot of just confusion and muddledness and lack of good communication. So that's all about to come off, that we're gonna get more information about the virus. For the US, I really feel like lies. I'm sorry, I feel like there's going to be issues with communication and lies because it's Pisces. Sorry to offend any Pisces. I don't mean it that way. I'm not saying all Pisces are liars. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Individually, this could bring you vision in your life. Like you can, like the clarity that comes in to lift that fog could be clarity around your own life. And that's how I'm wanting you to manifest this. It could be drugs, that you just want to drink a lot, smoke a lot of pot, do a lot of drugs, go crazy. That's one expression of that Neptunian energy. But try spirituality. Just try it first, and then you can go do what you want to do. Coffee break. Okay. So next we have, I know there's a lot of aspects going on. Venus is making an applying aspect. That applying and separating. Applying means that, like, let's say this is the chart and these are the planets. Let's say this planet's going retrograde, it's going backwards, and this planet is going forwards. They're both applying. Even though one's retrograding and one's going forward, they're about to meet, so they're applying to each other. Once they meet and this one continues to retrograde and this one continues to go forward, they're separating. because they've already met, now they're separating. Okay, so Venus is applying, meaning she's getting closer to the trine between her and Mars and Jupiter and Saturn and Pluto. So that's security on the global level. On the US level, domestic level, I would have to do a lot more work into this, so I'm going to give you some potentialities. I don't know how it's going to play out. It could be young people are helping the virus spread by traveling. It could be that young people are being changed by the virus, meaning that they're taking it more seriously. And it's really one or the other. I like I'm telling you, I'd have to look at everything else going on and do a lot of other work to make even a better assumptive prediction kind of thing. But I'm just seeing the easy energy between those two places, the second house and the fifth house. So it could also be that young people are getting an influx of cash, an influx of capital. It doesn't even have to be young people. It's just what America cares about, what America loves. So it could even just be the people, like everybody. Okay. For you, you're going to be feeling more stable about something that gets sort of riled up in the beginning to the middle of the week. Because moving into the next aspect, Mars conjunct Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, it squares Uranus, it's a sextile to Chiron. So sextiling Chiron is an opportunity to heal. We have this week presented to us an opportunity to heal. Squaring Uranus could be impulsive, you might need to act quickly. It's hard because Saturn with Mars is going to want you to be methodical and responsible and just to do it the right way. Okay. Now this Mars conjunct Saturn, that's when the Saturn in Aquarius really kicks off. So I know that it changed signs last Saturday. This week is when you're going to feel it, even maybe potentially on a visceral level, because Mars is like, you feel it in the body, the human body, right? So that's like immense initiative. It could be that the fog lifts and you like, oh my God, that's what I want, or that's what I want to do, or that's really the answer. And you just want to go do it. Kind of, I feel like to make up for some lost time when you were in confusion and you weren't really making a move because you just didn't know what the right one to make was. So I understand that totally. But it's like, if you just don't trip over yourself because you're going to want to do it the right way. Saturn's going to make you want to do it the right way. Okay. For the US, this could be resources dispersed, money being paid out. Also a transformation of how resources get dispersed. So that could be more electronic for sure. Definitely direct deposit, systems, digital systems and stuff. On the individual level, you could feel, you can feel uneasy, but kind of like excited. Just be methodical. Just try to ground yourself is really what I'm going to push here. Just try to ground yourself and take that initiative to form a great plan, like a foolproof plan, and then take the action, make the action. Okay. Next we have Jupiter conjuncting Saturn conjuncting Pluto. That's honestly, the sextile to Neptune is interesting because this could either spread the virus more or it could be a miracle type of energy. Jupiter's miracle energy, but remember that Jupiter over promises. Okay, I dated someone who was Jupiterian and they overpromised a lot. And they had other seemingly stable aspects and things in their charts, but when I went to my astrologer, she's the one who told me that. She goes, because I said, but wait, there's this and there's this and there's this. And she looks at me, she goes, yeah, but Jupiter overpromises. And I was like, so that's a little treat from me to you guys, okay? And then with Saturn squaring Uranus, that's just across the board. The old and the new are duking it out. Like, it's just a lot of resistance. The old guard is crumbling and it's just people freak out. They're giving me a download about that. They're showing me people really frustrated at the computer because that's funny. Saturn's in Aquarius, Uranus is in Taurus, and it's just like this flip-flop of energies. And it's really, really funny. But they're saying globally that it's with technology that people, oh, it's older, it's getting this is interesting. They're giving me a huge download tip right now. They're saying Steve Jobs did his work here for this. He didn't know it, obviously, but he was there. This is so weird, but here we go. They're saying that Steve Jobs, everything he did with Apple products and making technology accessible, and everything that he did with his life and with the company, and I know that there's controversies about like their user agreements and their sourcing and all of that, but just take what the concept is and what the message is that he did this so that everyone can get connected to each other easily without having to know anything about technology. And that's what they're showing me right now, is that people are having so much trouble like downloading Zoom, installing Zoom, like downloading software for their devices that will help them better connect with others. And using that software, people are having difficulty, older generations, Saturn, older people. Oh, that was intense, sorry. I was not expecting all that. I needed like a little coffee break. That's interesting that Steve Jobs thing came up. You might know him. Someone watching me might know him or knew him or something. Or it's just useful for you to know that. Okay, let's go right into the psychic report because... Okay, so here are the downloads. The universe is listening. Take your power back. And then this song. Why do birds suddenly appear? Yeah, that one. I'm not a singer. I never said I could sing. It's a pretty song, so I make it look like I'm trying to sound okay, but I'm trying to copy her voice. So we're not going to do the universe is listening, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to skip to correspondence, and then I'll tell you. So correspondence, I got emails this past week, multiple emails asking me to explain timelines. And it's funny because I had mentioned Water Baby in a previous video that I did a while ago. And so these questions that came through, they were saying like, oh, I was watching this timeline video on Water Baby. She was talking about timelines and then asking me questions about it. So what I'm going to do, and it came up in personal readings, and I felt, I had to explain it, but I wanted like a resource to point them to so that it didn't eat up the personal reading time. So what I'm going to do is put it there. So the timeline fits in with this download. So it's so I'm going to parcel that download out. So this download, the universe is listening, is actually a really big download. They told me it's like a special message. So I'm doing a separate reading on that message. So this is going to be about either taking your power back or the Why Do Birds Suddenly Appear song. Oh, I didn't even, hold on. Let me put you guys like a little bit so that you guys can really get the table. Okay. Yay! Okay, the Why Do Birds Suddenly Appear song, and then Take Your Power Back. Yeah, I'm just hearing it. And it's just interesting because it's like, it's just interesting because it's so random for me. I had a whole different song stuck in my head. Ooh, wow. Let's start strong, shall we? Let's start way strong. Let's start way intense. Let's just come out with a bang. Let's just skip the small talk. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Six of Swords. This is all you. This is all you, man. Dang. So this feels like a complicated energy here. Let me see if they can give me some more. like this. It's like this. Did you see that movie Constantine? There's a character, his friend. So Constantine, Keanu Reeves, is an exorcist. And he has a friend who's psychic. And what he does is he has like all these newspapers on his table. And he goes like this. As he like moves and touches all of the newspapers. And he gets like information that way. And when I do this, they give me, I can't explain it. That's the closest thing I can explain, but they tell me how this goes. Okay, so we have here the Judgment on the Tower, which is your first strongest energy out. Then we have these two aces together. This Ace of Cups, the Holy Grail of love, and then the Ace of Swords, truth, honesty, integrity, loyalty. This is a stand-up relationship. This is a stand-out connection. It's very unique. I'm just getting a very uniqueness about this, or how someone feels. Then we have the King of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Staves. This is the masculine of someone. This could be you. This could be somebody else that you're connecting to. This person is very emotionally strong, is what I'm getting. The way this feels, I feel very like they are... like they know. I'm just getting that they know. This person could have psychic ability where they just know things. And for a lot of people, that's how it starts. It's a knowing. You know something without knowing how you know it. You just know. This person knows. I feel like it's connected with this, but we'll see. And then there's this lonely, beautiful little Six of Staves, like the Victory. There's something weighing on this person, though. This could be you, someone you're connecting to, someone you're connecting to is connecting to. I feel like there's travel, and it feels like some coronavirus Hershamagas, to be honest. Because it's like, it's either keeping them from moving on, or it's keeping them from going or arriving. It's getting to them. It's getting to this person. I'm almost scared. I'm not scared, but you know what I mean. This Tower with Judgment, I feel like there's been an ultimate decision here. An ultimate decision, and it's like something's coming down. This could, they're giving me the Saturn square Uranus. That's what this is. That's what this is. They're confirming it for me. This is Uranus. I made a decision unique for me, important for me. No one else can understand but me. And it's going to leave some carnage in its wake. Let's clarify this Tower and the Judgment. Oh, hold on. They're telling me to uncross my legs. Okay. Can we clarify this? Oh, dang it. I need... Sorry, my legs are just too long. Okay. Clarify the Tower and the Judgment, please. The Eight of Staves. Oh, with double confirmation, look at that. Six of Staves. So now we already have this directly connecting to the Victory. So whatever decision this is, it was the right one. It is the right one for you, for someone else you're connecting to, someone around you. It's a big... Here's the clarity coming in, though. The clarity comes in, and it's like you're ready to just put a tower moment. It's like you're just ready to just start blowing shit up. You're like Mr. and Mrs. Revolutionary this week, okay? When that clarity hits, like it's a blunt, right? When that clarity hits. No. When it hits, though, it's like the perfect storm of moving forward. I can't believe I almost forgot that. So what's happening now, what's happening right now, you guys, this is the precursor to what's going to be a big theme for you from now till 2023. So Saturn's moving back and forth throughout the rest of the year. Capricorn, Aquarius. It's putting a toe, dipping it into the waters of the future. And this Mars is going to give you a clear vision of what that is and how it's going to develop further. So with Saturn right next to it, like conjuncting it, we know there's going to be a wait. We know there's going to be a delay. We know that we'll have to exercise patience and maturity and responsibility to get what Mars wants. So whatever you're wanting that you've got to wait for, just expect that, okay? Coffee break. But you know it's the right thing. And I feel like you might have something to say that is, I mean, it's good for you. But it's like when you make this communication, when you travel, for some of you, somebody not happy. Somebody is not happy. Maybe you're breaking quarantine. Maybe they're not happy because you're breaking quarantine. There was a huge joke in Capricorn this week about that. It was hilarious. Oh, that's right. So I'm on Patreon. Check it out. There is already so much content there. The weeklies are going to be all on Patreon. And I put everything, the way it's structured is to sort of align with a natural curiosity about the supernatural and psychic ability, deeper astrology, deeper tarot. So the first tier are pages. So that's all the tarot readings. It's the, I think it's even, there's something else there too in the first tier. It's Capricorn and the 12 sign weeklies. I know that for sure. Anyway, so this, I'm telling you, you could be breaking quarantine. That's why I said that, because you're breaking quarantine. Someone else might be breaking quarantine. There could be travel with this. And that's why I feel like it's a little bit dramatic with this tower moment. Like, why else would traveling, you know what I'm saying? Why else would what someone says? So it could be that. We'll see. Let's clarify these aces. There's something so big here. Did you hear that? It was her. She snores. So if she snores, just let it go. So this is, you or someone could be making a really big decision about a connection, about a person. Could be breaking up with someone. Or really letting someone have it. Like you say something irrevocable to someone. You don't come back from that. And then they're gone forever from your life. And then you move to your new beginning. Let's take a look at this. Doesn't have to be that way, but it could be working out that way for you. Ooh. 10 of Cups, 4 of Staves, 3 of Staves. I love this because this is an accomplishment and an expectation. The accomplishment is that you found your partner in the 2 of Staves, the 2 of Wands. You found the partner. You collaborated with your partner. You guys loaded up a bunch of ships with freaking, I don't know, money or fabric or something to sell. You send the ships out. Maybe your partner's even on that ship and you're watching him sail away and you're hoping that, geez, I hope one of those ships comes back with gold, with something to sell, with something me and my partner can, make some money off of. That's the expectation here. So what I like about that is there's already an accomplishment. I feel like the accomplishment is the connection with this person. This is someone you can be 100% no bullshit honest with, and that you can expect that in return. I'm saying seriously, this is someone, this has like really amazing potential. And I feel like you guys are starting this on the right foot. For those of you where this applies, where there's something new starting, you guys are starting this on the right foot, like total honesty, upfront, bluntness even. There could be some bluntness. Blunts again, that's funny. They wanted me to say this. The official Arteagan position on marijuana is that it's cool. It's good. It's a positive thing. So anyone that doesn't feel that way or has judgment against people that smoke or ingest marijuana, please exit this reading now. Good. Everyone else, let's keep going. So the 4 of Swords is interesting because it's this break. It's a rest. It's a respite. You're praying, you're meditating, you're thinking. You or someone else about this. You don't want to lose the connection. Because the aces, they're just beginnings. It's just the seedling. It's just a little baby. You need to nurture it so that it grows. It's something that it's so weak that a strong gust of wind can just kill it. So I feel like someone doesn't want to lose that momentum that they built, or they don't want to lose the accomplishment that they've already won. They already found the partner. So it's like you found someone that you don't want to lose because of quarantine. They found someone that they don't want to lose because of quarantine. Let's take a look at the King of Cups. This could also be social media for some of you. This could also be social media. The Six of Staves are showing me social media profiles. It could be something you say, something you do, or something you see on someone else's social media that manifests this, that brings this to happen, either in yourself, someone else. I'm just getting the energy, so I'm not quite, you'll have to assign these to the people in your life that are expressing these energies. It could also work like this. You see something, or someone sees your social media post or something, and that causes the tower moment. That's their tower moment, or it's your tower moment, and causes you to act. Why do I want to clarify the Six of... Now I'm all into it. Let me get the Six of Staves before it just really bothers me. Because we're going to connect it down here anyway, but I have to know right now. We're shuffling for the Six of Staves. It's victory, it's success, but I'm getting the public part of it right now. They're really pushing it on me, like making sure I don't go anywhere else or do anything until we get this. Oh, it's not the Tower again. Let's clarify the Six of Staves, please. Oh, it jumped out and then it just went back in. Six of Staves. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. I wish I had like a quick Austin Powers line for you. But I'm just in awe. Someone's being like a leader here. You or them. With the social media thing. Yeah, someone looks... You know what? It's like you could see someone getting promoted. You can see someone doing very well. You can see someone, or they're seeing you like really successful. They could be seeing you get a promotion into an emperor position. And I hate to say it that way, like that's why they want to be with you, or that's what makes it. I'm not wholly saying that. I'm just giving you some examples how this could manifest. Ooh, interesting. Even King of Wands right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this though. The King of Cups, Ten of Staves, and the Six of... Ooh. Oh. Oh, the Three of Swords. The Romeo, Knight of Cups, and the Magician. Oh my God, yeah. If you're the King of Cups, you don't want a broken heart. This is the King of Cups. Whether you're King of Cups or this is the other person in your life that's King of Cups. King of Cups, if this is your masculine, if this is you, you don't want to get hurt. You want to save your heart. And this distance, I feel like there's distance between you two. Probably quarantine distance. It could be mental. I'm not getting that though. I'm getting that you guys are like such on the same page here. Such on the same page. I feel like there's a really beautiful balance. Like one of you is really, dominantly feminine. The other one's dominantly masculine, intuitive, intelligent. And you're both taking on both roles a little bit. Like you share those qualities. It's just nice. Really nice. I like this person for you. I want to say that officially. Yeah, this person cares about their own heart. They care about their own feelings. They want to manifest this desire. They want to manifest like this love. this really nice feeling they have for you. And the distance is starting to get to them. This might be the week they crack, because the 10 of Staves, it's like something's got to give. It cannot stay this way. And with the Emperor, they might be taking things into their own hands. It might be because of what you post online or something. Let's keep going, because I feel like this Emperor, I feel like I'm actually getting that you're both very Emperor-like, to be honest. All right, let's take a look at your 6 of Staves. What else do we have for our 6 of Staves, please? Maybe an end result type energy. We have to. What did I say? I hope it's not the Tower card. Yeah, I knew it. Hold on. With the Ace of Pentacles. These energies, there's 2 cards looping you back here. Sorry, I know my fingers are all like long and stuff, but look at this. Double, double. 6 of Staves and that Tower. Everything hinges on this judgment. Everything hinges on this decision. And the 3rd ace. There's 3 aces on the table here. What's on the bottom? Oh, the Chariot is on the bottom of this deck. The 4 of Staves on the bottom of this deck. And the King of Wands, that's right, on the bottom of this deck. Let me turn these up. Yeah, there could be travel with that Chariot. King of Wands, ready to act on what they feel. This is what they're feeling. This is definitely what you or someone else is feeling. They care about their feelings. They care about their heart. Distance hurts, and you know what? We're going to be seeing that globally this week, that people are really going to want to connect. People are really, and actually in the beginning of the week, we have Venus in connection, right, with Pluto. And okay, so that's really wanting to feel and really wanting to touch and really wanting to transform through enjoyment of sensual pleasures. Kind of throughout this week, we have that going on. So this is an energy that really supports this. I mean, it makes it worse. It makes it more like, oh, I crave this. But, okay, so that's internal. This is them doing it, making the action, taking it forward. Stability's over here. We have the 3 and then the 4 of Staves, and then we have the 6 of Staves. So that's a nice little progression here. I like that. It's like because the 3 leads into the 4. Okay, it's like the ships came back. The ships came back. The expectation was fulfilled, and now everyone gets to enjoy the security and the stability of the 2 of Staves, that partnership. Remember, so you see how it goes. The Ace of Staves is this inspiration, the passion. The 2 of Staves, partnering up with someone. The 3 of Staves, working together, making a product, sending it out, waiting for it to come back. The 4 of Staves, stability. You have the passion, you have the partner, you have the business, the expectation, this 3 of Staves, the mercantile part, and now that builds a foundation. A foundation between you two. So this could be Queen of Pentacles under that. 6 of Pentacles under Chariot. Ooh, 5 of Swords under the King of Staves, and 3 of Cups under. Someone's going to turn extremely determined. That's the Judgment card. I feel like they're going to give the Tower moment to whatever's holding them back. Whatever this 10 of Staves is, it's going to burst. It's going to be too much. And You're successful. If this is you, you're successful. But remember what I said, just be very Saturnian. You might have to wait. There might be some of this that cannot move forward, and this is the energy of it. The energy is infused in this, but you might not be able to go as forward as you want. So you may not be able to travel. It may not be practical. It may not, if it doesn't make practical sense, okay? Because Saturn wants us to be practical. All right? So that could be a delay. The connection, I feel, I feel like someone's just getting really impatient here. It's more than that. They're telling me it's more than that. Why do I feel like a surprise? Like this is like a big surprise. A big surprise. This feels like a surprise. This feels like, oh, you know what? This person could be involved with somebody else, and they have to end that relationship to be with you. They end this relationship. They might see you something online looking really nice or something, and then boom, they make an offer to you. Could be that too. Why am I getting something social media with this, like online stuff? Yeah, let's just take let's just take a look at. I just want just a little bit more here, just to clarify. The Six of Staves, Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower, please, for the spread. Please clarify the Six of Staves. Oh, okay. Page of Wands in the bottom. And the Lovers, and the Knight of Swords, and the Sun. Going to be hearing news of love coming in quick. Choice in love being made here. Let's see what these guys are. The Devil. Oh, get out of here. And we now have our fourth ace, the Ace of Staves. Yeah, somebody. Ooh. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting like a dark rendition, almost like an Amy Winehouse rendition. It's like, please forgive me. I'm not a singer. I don't even know what I'm doing. Why do birds? Okay, I'm not even going to continue. But it's like, why do birds suddenly appear? But like a really sexy rendition of it. Like a real jazzy, like Amy Winehouse version. Like if Amy Winehouse sang that song. I miss her so much. That was weird when she passed, because I remember that day, clear as day. Everyone, like people were coming up to me and asking me like, are you okay, Natalee? Like, are you okay? Like as if it were like a very, anyway. So, and I did take it very hard. It was really hard for me. Anyway, so this is like, I can't forget you. I cannot get you out of my head. I can't get my desire for you out of my head. It's funny. For anyone that has ever purchased a Capricorner in your life, level 1 Patreon, $11.11 for 1 month is more than you've, like, people were paying $9.99 a week for the extended Capricorners. That's like $40 a month. So if you've ever bought more than one Capricorner in a month, you're saving $30 every month, because you're getting, and the videos are super long. I think it's almost an hour, because I don't have to stop to switch into extended. So I just like, it's a complete full reading. And I thought about that. I thought, why not just make tier 1 2222 or, but I was like, no, I wasn't guided to do that. I was guided to put Capricorner in. And I love saving my Capricorn's money. So I was guided to, that was like, I just want you to know, I guess, that was like a special guidance thing. I'm saying that because Capricorner also got this, except they got it like really together. And what do we have this week? We have Saturn and Mars working together. to move something in your life that's going to be great for you, that will likely culminate in 2023, that you're getting a little insight into it this week. And now we have both of their archetypes on the table, okay? They're working together. If you can do this, if you can make this methodical and responsible, or if this other person can, yeah, see, it's good. It's all good. Oh my God. It's both of the downloads, you guys. It's why do birds suddenly appear, and it's take your power back. That's what this is. Someone's taking their power back. That's what it is. Oh my God. I would not be surprised if someone has Iranian energy signatures branded in their natal charts. Aquarius is what I'm talking about. Because this feels like a shock. This feels like the destruction. It's also resurrection too. So you could even honestly, no, you're not resurrecting anything. If you're resurrecting anything, it's your power. It's taking your power back. You're resurrecting the power inside of you. I hope that wasn't too convoluted for you guys. Okay, these are the concrete energies. Yeah, expect... Actually, I want you to just be individual. I just want you to do what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep looking good on the internet. Yeah, that's what I got. All right, let's get Oracle for you guys. Why do birds? What advice do we have? That is so right on. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra energy. A new romantic cycle begins. You heard it here first. For somebody. Oh. And the bottom of the deck. A new start is coming. Okay. So, okay, let's move on to that wraps up the little bow tie on your tarot report. That's really cool that you guys are able to get something started in quarantine. Once again, not really something I thought I would say in 2020. Someone's really going to get a great it's so great that someone's going to start a new romantic cycle in quarantine. Sounds like a movie line. Sounds like a script line. But it's reality. Okay. The Arteagan Report. Look at April's calendar, guys. Look at April's calendar for all of my Arteagan watching. I feel like I got everybody. I feel like I contacted. If I, for some reason, missed someone, let me know. Look at the calendar for April, because Thursdays are the days that cool stuff happens, like super cool stuff, like the workshops. Every month there's going to be a tarot, astrology, and psychic workshop or class, okay? It's a salon type thing. So like an astrology salon, the tarot salon, the psychic salon, and then practical magic level 1, which is really the integration of all three. And I'm not going to go into all that, but just take a look at the calendar, please. just to make sure that you can attend, so that you guys can, Arteagan get everything for free. Everything for free. So it's really special. Arteagan are working to save the world, so they're really important to support, and they're really important to continue to support. So that's why Arteagan get like everything for free. Okay. They're also living in the vibration of truth, love, and integrity. So we need that for the planet a lot. But they've just taken like a very seriousness with it. Okay. So correspondence. Here's the timeline part. So the correspondence, I got emails asking about the timeline. So I'm going to put out the channeling, the special channeling, the universe is listening. And then in that video, I will explain timeline. So keep a lookout for that. It will be on YouTube. Okay. And just so you guys know, old business, no more extendeds, maybe one-offs. You will be able to purchase PDFs for things. So there might be, like for instance, the Mercury retrograde video. That PDF will still be available to you on the website. Like you can still buy, like as they come out, the things, you'll still be able to have access for those. There may be one-off extendeds here and there. I don't really think so. But I don't want to speak too soon. But it's still old business. Everything's on Patreon. New business, Patreon. It's like the modern day Hogwarts. It's as close to Hogwarts and real magic as you're going to get. Okay, and that's what practical magic level 1 is. It's using magic, using energy work in your life as part of your art of living in your everyday life. So Hogwarts, okay? Okay, you guys, that is it. That is it. Happy Monday. The sun is shining bright. I am sending all of you, my loves, my very best photons. Take very good care of yourselves. If you have any questions, let me know. thefirst@gmail.com. I thank you in advance for giving me additional time to respond. And check out Patreon and Instagram if you'd like to connect further. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And in the meantime, lots of blessings on your heads.